I'm going to explain what UTM parameters are, how you can create them, and why you would want to use them in the first place. So UTM stands for Urchin Tracking Module, I believe, and I think it's named after the guy that created them. But basically what it is a string of text that you add to the end of a URL, which allows you to track where the source of traffic is coming from to your website. So let's say, for example, you have a landing page on your site and you've got traffic coming to that landing page from organic Google searches, from paid PPC Google campaigns, from Facebook ads, organically from your Facebook page, and then maybe from an email campaign as well. So you've got all of these sources of traffic coming into the same place. How are you able to distinguish what source of traffic is producing the best results? So if people are opting in or purchasing products, how do you measure what source of traffic those people came from? And one of the answers is by using UTM parameters. So basically what you would do is, let's say that landing page is domain.com. All you would do is add a question mark to start your UTM parameter, and you would say UTM source. So source refers to basically the name of the platform or the vendor that traffic is coming from. So if it was from Facebook, you'd do Facebook. If it was Google, you'd say Google. You could do email as well. And so let's say it's from a paid Facebook campaign. Next, we're going to do the ampersand, and then we're going to say UTM medium. So medium refers to the type of traffic it is. So if it's social media, you could do social media. Now you can't add a space inside of a URL string, so you would just type the percentage sign and then 20 and then media. And then, so that would be for social media. If it was organic, then you could do organic. If it was from a Facebook, like a paid Facebook campaign, you could do either paid. A lot of times what people will do is CPC for cost per click to indicate that it's a paid campaign, or you could do PPC as well, although that would be more relevant to a Google search campaign. So we'll do CPC typically for all of our paid campaigns. Next, you could do UTM campaign. So this just is the name of the campaign. So in one of the previous videos, we talked about a summer kickoff sale that we were running. So you could name that campaign summer kickoff. Another one would be term, which refers to the keyword or the term that somebody came to your site from. This is typically most relevant for Google search campaigns, less so for Facebook. You could do content. So this is one that we'll use to indicate the name of the ad that sent the traffic there. So this is typically where I will actually insert the name of the ad inside of our Facebook ad campaign, whatever that might be, in there. And so this is how you build a UTM parameter. And I'm going to show you how you can do this automatically, so you don't need to actually type this out. But I just wanted to do that to kind of demonstrate exactly what it is and what it looks like. So in order to build your own URL or a UTM parameter, you can use a tool like this. This is provided by Google. If you just Google UTM builder or campaign URL builder, you should be able to find this tool. And basically what you do is put in your website URL, you put in your source, your medium, campaign name, term if you're using that, and content as well. And then it's going to create this URL, which you can just copy and then paste it into wherever you're going to be using that. Now, to demonstrate why this is useful, I'm in Google Analytics, and right now we're filtering this traffic by source. And so you can see we've got people coming in from these different traffic sources, from Google, from Facebook, from mobile Facebook. A lot of the times you'll see this direct. And so what this means is it should be named unknown, to be honest with you, because basically what it means is that Google doesn't know the source of the traffic. So situations where you might get direct are if people are clicking on a link inside of like a PDF, if they have it saved as a bookmark and then they access it through bookmarks, that could be direct. If they are coming through email and you don't use UTMs in your email, it could be unknown. Or any other way basically where they don't have a cookie. So if they've clicked onto your ad, for example, from Facebook, they're going to be there's going to be a cookie created in their browser, which is going to allow Google Analytics to determine and attribute that traffic to Facebook. Now, if they can't do that, if there is no cookie data for that person visiting your site, then basically they don't know where they're coming from. And so it's going to say direct. So, I mean, this is a bit of an issue because if you have a ton of traffic that's coming to your site, but you don't know where it's coming from, it's hard for you to clearly and accurately measure your results. So I can also filter this by If I click on this, medium. So cost per click, this is paid traffic, this is referral traffic. We can also filter by both. So if I do source/medium, it shows us a combination of both these sources and medium for that traffic. So that's how you would use UTMs. That's how you would build UTMs. Now for Facebook ads, which I know a lot of you watching this channel, this is the reason you watch my channel is for Facebook ads. So what you can do is build a UTM parameter inside of your Facebook ad manager. So right now I'm inside of in-ad, editing it. If you scroll to the very, very bottom under tracking, first of all, I'd encourage you to turn Facebook Pixel on and then click on build a, and then click on build a URL parameter. So in this case, this is just a dummy account that I don't use. So there's no Facebook Pixel active, but we're gonna click on build a URL parameter. And then we have a similar setup here. So source, I'm gonna type in Facebook. Medium, I'm gonna do cost per click. Campaign name. So in this case, I might type in the name of the campaign. So summer kickoff. And then campaign content. What I'll do with Facebook is I'll take the ad name, copy that, and then put in the ad set name and do it just like that. And so what this does is it's going to dynamically insert the name of the ad set and the ad for this particular campaign. And that's what I'm going to see when I filter in Google Analytics by content. So that's going to not only show me that that traffic came from Facebook, a paid campaign, and from this campaign, but it's going to drill down specifically to the exact ad set and ad that sent that traffic there. So this allows you to measure at a very granular level to really be accurate in your reporting. Now you can see name-based URL parameters. They're set when your campaign is published. So you can see I have a name for my ad set and ad that are currently set. So if I hit apply, publish the campaign, and then I came in here afterwards and I changed the name of the ad or ad set, this is going to remain the same with whenever that ad set and ad was first published. So this is not going to change after you publish, but it will insert dynamically when you first publish it. And then you can also add other custom parameters as well. So this would be the name of the parameter that you're measuring and then the value. So you can see down here, this would be the string of text, but you don't need to copy this text in your Facebook campaign. You just click apply and Facebook would do the rest for you. So whenever somebody clicks onto your link via your ad, it's going to apply that UTM at the end of it, which is going to allow you to measure that traffic. So I hope that was helpful. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about it. And don't forget to consider subscribing for this YouTube channel, but also my Marketing Breadcrumbs newsletter. I send out some marketing tips and insights via email. You can subscribe for that below. Otherwise, I appreciate your time and I'll see you in the next video.